Hi. So in our Chinese, there's always this saying, 人之初性本善. What it means for our non-Chinese friends here is people are kind by nature, right? And I had this debate with myself over this phrase for a long time. 人之初真的性本善吗? Is it true that every one of us are kind by nature? I had this debate with myself, my teachers, my friends for a long time, and eventually, because life comes about and I read newspapers on the news, we see all kinds of crimes, and also the different kind of dark thoughts that I have also in my mind. So the very first one was 3 years ago. My dad, he was hospitalized. He wasn't the kind that will come and hug you and show you love. He's the kind that's more abrasive, vulgarities. So I resented him for a long time. He wasn't very kind to my mom either. So I always hated him. I hated him a lot. And when he was hospitalized, I had this thought, if he passed away earlier, would it make my life better? I know it sounds damn wicked, right? Very unfilial, very evil. Yes, I know, I acknowledge that. And I myself, I also had that in my mind. So, always going back to that 人之初性本善, I always think that, while I always wanted to believe that every one of us have that kind heart inside us, but when I have this kind of thought, I began to become skeptical. Mijin, you sure or not? Don't bluff yourself. All your dark thoughts is showing you otherwise. Then, along the way, there's a second dark thought that I always find it very hard to tell a lot of people. Actually, today, all these 3 thoughts that I'm going to share with you is the first time I'm going to share publicly, by the way. Even my friends don't know it. The second one was in my parenting phase. I was holding on to my boy. So he's a boy, at that point in time, he was almost 1 year old. He's sick very often. He is going to the doctor quite often, and he got bronchitis like every month or every 2 months. Every visit to the PD is like $300 to $500. Then some friends will ask me, why you go to so expensive doctor, right? So because it was quite serious, I had to choose a more experienced doctor. Then on top of that, we also had this 14 days staycation at the hospital because of a sickness that I also never heard about, Kawasaki disease. 2 rounds of treatment over there. Wow, it sounds like a war name, right? But it's not. So it's an autoimmune problem where his own immune system starts to fight himself within the whole body. So it was getting very difficult to deal with all this. I keep thinking like, why me? Why me? Why is my kid like that? Did I do anything wrong? And on top of that, at the work, I'm not really performing very well. All directions, I felt the pressure, like, Mijin, what's wrong with you? And I actually even had that thought of, if I throw him away, would my life be better? Again, it's kind of wicked thought. Yeah. So that was the second one. And I have to say that I have many nice people around me, mothers, we all always have this mother community. Many loving people that will come to me saying that, Mijin, it all will pass. It's just difficult time, just push through, okay? You'll get better, you'll get stronger after this. But at the back of my mind, again, is this voice that I tell myself, all these people telling me that it all will pass. Sure or not? You're not in it. How do you know? Mijin is an evil mother. All mothers shouldn't have this kind of thought. Why is she having this kind of thought? So that actually made me into someone who is very insecure. I became very heavy on myself. As in, I had that thinking that really I'm such a terrible mother. What am I doing? Why do I have all these thoughts? Then going on, so I don't know what all of you, I'm quite sure every one of you have something that you're carrying in your life. Just like just now, Laurel and Felicia, she was saying, right, all of us have some things going on in our life. I don't know what you're carrying today, but I am really thankful today you are here to hear me confess about this. So my third thought was, when I was at home alone, I was sitting by the window, I was looking out of the window, and I was kind of calculating, what if I open that window and I crawl out? Just how would I fall? Is that the only way to escape the life that I really hate so much? Yeah, so once again, the irony is this, I have everything that I wished for. I have a job that I wish to be paying well. I was in a job which is paying well. I wanted a marriage. I have a loving husband. I wanted 2 kids, and yeah, the boy was my second kid, and he's still well and alive. So actually, that's something to be thankful for, isn't it? But why is it that I still find my life so heavy and difficult? So that actually made me reflect, and today I want to share 3 things with you. Upon looking back, I realized that there's 3 things I didn't realize in the moment. Number 1 is I didn't have that self-regulation language. I didn't know that there's a thing called self-regulation for your nervous system. I didn't have that capacity to regulate myself. And the second thing is, I actually felt the pull to act on all those thoughts. Yes, I did. But I'm here publicly trying to acknowledge myself. Fortunately, I didn't. Because part of me, if I am to look back, I think it's the responsibility part of me that I want to look back later on and see that I don't want to be doing something that I am not proud of. And the third point that I've come to realize is I was holding on too hard, too stubbornly to the belief that I want a boy that doesn't cry so much. I want a father who is kind and loving. And I also want myself to be more successful. I was holding it too heavily. So coming back to now, I'm very fortunate that I'm still here. My boy is still here. Even though my father passed away because of illness. I didn't do anything to him, by the way. Yeah. And just like the previous speaker, she was sharing, whenever you have moments like this, just like me, please take some time to talk to someone, reach out to someone, and always come back to that kindness within yourself. Don't just be kind to the people around you, but remember to be kind to also yourself. 人之初，性本善. Yes, every one of us are kind by nature. Just don't let that exhaustion, frustration, and that despair to pull you down. Thank you.